Alright, I had minor difficulty this afternoon when I submitted my first Talk My Book, but I really wanted to redo this video with audio this time and talk about some of the things that I would explain if I'm not going through 17 positions in 3 minutes in my normal Talk My Book video. So we're going to call this the decaffeinated version of Talk My Book. Alright, so what I wanted to cover here is a position, but go through one position and talk about all the different aspects of it so you can get a better idea of what I'm actually doing and a little bit more transparency in what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So starting off with the first chart that caught my attention, which is this daily chart here in the lower right hand corner. Typically what I look at, if you're here in my office, you'd see that I've got 8 charts set up vertically across 4 screens, which are also turned on their side vertically. And what I do is I'll have 15, 30, 60, 240, a daily, and then a 5-minute chart. And those are really my bread and butter time frames. Because I'm only capturing 4 charts for our video here, I turn that daily into a 240. Now what caught my eye on this 240 is this potential double bottom. This is a low that was sitting at 32.68 that we hit twice. So I don't know, some people might call it a tweezer's bottom. I'll just call it 2 lows at 32.68. Today's low was 32.83, and getting so close to that 80 pip, that minor psych level, there was a little bit of support. But considering these 2 lows are a number of days apart and in that same area, really about 12, 15 pips within one another, this is a pretty good bottom, which could, for some people, be considered a double bottom if tomorrow we actually start to move up higher from here. So this is not necessarily the time frame that I'm going to set the trade up on. Here are the trades. This caught my eye, this double bottom, the likelihood for a bounce. Getting down to this level here, I was playing shorts on this 60-minute time frame. As soon as my 34-period exponential moving average wave, which is the 34-period Fibonacci number, EMA on the high, the close, and the low, as soon as this thing started angling downward, every time prices bounced up into the resistance of the wave, and to me these are swing trades, prices correcting or swinging up into resistance, I would short. So you can see about 4 different opportunities to short along this overall downward angle. The closer we get to this low here, the less room I have to run. So even though I might get a corrective entry and trigger a short, I'm running out of room. So look what's happened here on the far right edge. We've transitioned out of that downtrend, and that brings me up to this 15-minute chart. And this is how I move through the time frames. I look at the market cycles on one time frame, see what kind of opportunities they're presenting. If there's none, I'll go to another time frame and look for the clarity in market cycle, which is just a fancy way of saying what's the psychology of the market: bullish, bearish, neutral. This was bearish, now it's going to neutral. This is now bullish on the 15-minute chart, and I'm actually now, with the bounce we're seeing from this double bottom, and you can see the intraday double bottom here on the 60-minute chart, with this bounce we're getting, I'm looking for swing buys. Now I hate the time that it is right now that I'm talking to you. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, smack dab in the middle of the doldrums, but I'm looking for swings here, and I'll look to see if Asia will keep this bounce going, or whether it's going to renew the downtrend, resume it, in which case I'll start shorting again based upon the 60-minute market psychology. So again, bullish 15, 60 would be bearish.